While most people worry about their next paycheck, the world's billionaires are spending millions on something nobody talks about. Deep beneath the surface, in locations kept off every map, the elite are building fortresses that make Pentagon security look amateur. These aren't just basements. They're entire underground cities designed to survive what they know is coming. And the price tag? That's the least shocking part. The location of these bunkers matters more than the luxury inside them. New Zealand has become the top destination for billionaire survival real estate. The country sits far from major conflict zones, has clean water sources, and maintains political stability. But New Zealand isn't alone. Decommissioned missile silos across Kansas and South Dakota are being converted into luxury condos. One complex called Survival Condo can house 75 people for 5 years without anyone stepping outside. In the Swiss Alps, entire mountains have been hollowed out to create bunker communities with their own power grids and water supplies. These aren't random choices. Every location is selected based on distance from nuclear targets, natural disaster probability, and access to resources. The wealthy aren't just building bunkers. They're building backup civilizations in places the rest of the world will never reach. Step inside one of these bunkers, and the word survival gets redefined. The Vivos Europa 1 facility in Germany spans 228,000 square feet and offers private apartments that look like penthouse suites. Each unit comes with custom furniture, king-size beds, and entertainment systems loaded with thousands of movies and shows. The Survival Condo in Kansas has a rock climbing wall, a shooting range, and a classroom for children. Air systems cycle fresh oxygen while filtering out radiation, chemical agents, and biological threats. Food storage goes beyond freeze-dried meals. These places stock premium cuts of meat in industrial freezers, wine cellars with bottles worth thousands, and hydroponic farms growing fresh vegetables year-round. Most luxury bunkers have multiple hidden entrances that blend into the landscape. One might look like a normal garden shed. Another could be disguised as a boulder or water feature. And each entrance? Protected by biometric scanners that read fingerprints, retinas, and even DNA. If you're not on the list, you're not getting in. Period. The doors themselves are engineering marvels. We're talking about blast doors that weigh up to 16 tons. They're designed to withstand direct hits from explosives, battering rams, and even tank shells. Some bunkers have multiple layers of these doors. You'd need military equipment just to get past the first barrier. And even then, you'd trigger silent alarms that alert private security teams. But here's where it gets extreme. Many of these bunkers have their own armed security living on site. Not rent-a-cops. Former Special Forces, Navy SEALs, private military contractors. These guards are trained for combat situations, and they're paid six-figure salaries to protect the property 24/7. Some bunkers even have automated defense systems, motion sensors, electrified fences, and yes, automated weapons that can be controlled remotely. The surveillance is next level. Hundreds of cameras covering every angle. Thermal imaging to detect body heat. Ground sensors that pick up footsteps from hundreds of feet away. Some systems use artificial intelligence to identify threats before they even get close. And all of this feeds into a control room that looks like something from a spy movie. But here's the question nobody wants to ask out loud. What exactly are these people preparing for? And why now? Climate scientists have been warning about catastrophic weather events for decades. We're seeing it already. Wildfires that destroy entire towns. Hurricanes that level cities. Droughts that create water wars. The wealthy have access to climate models the public never sees. Models that show what the world looks like in 20, 30, 50 years. And those models apparently convince them to go underground. Then there's economic collapse. The gap between rich and poor keeps growing. At some point, that tension breaks. History shows us what happens when masses of people have nothing left to lose. Revolutions, riots, complete breakdowns of social order. The elite know they're the targets when that happens. So they're removing themselves from the equation entirely. Pandemics are another factor. We saw how fast things can spiral with just one virus. Now imagine something worse. Something engineered. Something with a higher mortality rate. The people building these bunkers have connections to intelligence agencies and research labs. They hear things, and what they're hearing has them scared enough to spend hundreds of millions on protection. Nuclear war isn't off the table either. Tensions between superpowers are the highest they've been in decades. One miscalculation, and we're back to Cold War nightmare scenarios. Except this time, the weapons are more powerful and the leaders are more unpredictable. The bunkers being built today are specifically designed to survive nuclear blasts and the fallout that follows. The possibilities keep the wealthy up at night. So they're buying insurance in the form of underground fortresses. Here's what makes this entire situation even more unsettling. These aren't paranoid conspiracy theorists building backyard shelters. These are some of the smartest, most informed people on the planet. They have access to information we don't. They attend private meetings with world leaders. They understand global finance, technology, and geopolitics at levels most of us can't even comprehend. So when they're all doing the same thing, all moving in the same direction, all preparing for some kind of major event, maybe we should be paying attention. They're not building these bunkers for fun. They're building them because they believe they'll need them. The elite have made their choice. They've looked at the future and decided the best place to be is beneath the surface. Makes you wonder what they see that we're missing. Click the subscribe button to see our upcoming video on how to get your own affordable underground bunker.